What is up, everybody? We are back. Ow. Dahoit. We are going to play some more Tainted Grail tonight for a little bit. As we wind down our day. It is 3:30 in the afternoon. I have a third of a cup of warmed up coffee. We're going to play for about an hour, and then I need to take a short break to feed all the animals, but we should be able to get in a couple hour session tonight. We already did about 4 hours of Skyrim in the morning. We'll be playing some more Skyrim tomorrow morning, and tomorrow afternoon, probably some more Tainted Grail. Yeah. Got some other stuff coming in February. February is almost here, and we have a big full month. We've got, in the month of February, we've got some Dune Awakening, we've got Norse Oath of Blood, we've got Styx Blades of Greed, High on Life 2, and Towerborn, all of which we're going to be playing in the month of February. So we're about to hit the new release schedule for 2026, so we're about to get busy. What's up, Studman? Stud Muffin. Stud Muffin's in the house. Today was a busy day with the contractors at our place. We've got, I probably should have recorded an update. I'll record an update tomorrow for the Homestead channel, because they'll be back on Saturday to finish the roof. So they worked on, they worked for about 6 or 7 hours today on the roof. They're almost done. They're gonna wrap up on Saturday. The brother of the contractors working on the roof is also the guy who's working on the side of the house he just finished painting the side of the house today, and then he's gonna come back and work on the front of the house. And then we're gonna do a cookout for everybody on Saturday. So tomorrow, Chris and I have to go down to town hall to get some paperwork, and then we got to go to the bank, and then we're going to the butcher shop on the way home to get a bunch of carne asada, and we're gonna make a bunch of tacos and have a big grill out on Saturday for everybody. It's gonna be good. I'm hungry. Joe Bubba says, just started playing this game. Any suggested builds? Nah, man. Play what you want. You have an infinite array of builds to choose from. I did a stealth archer my first playthrough. This playthrough I'm doing a mage. Kyler says, what games are we looking forward to release this year? Man, there's too many to count. You know, we played like 30 plus new games last year, and I think 40 plus games in total. We will be playing probably around 30 games this year. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to play. Off the top of my head, the next 4 months alone, I'm not counting anything that hasn't been confirmed for a release date yet. Norse Oath of Blood, Styx Blades of Greed, High on Life 2, Towerborn, Solasta 2 Early Access, Greedfall 2, Replaced, Crimson Desert, Diablo 4, the expansion, Saros, 007 First Light, Lego Batman. Those are a handful of the things that I have over the next 4 months. And that doesn't cover another 30 games that are going to come out between May and the end of the year. So that's just what I know I'm going to be playing over the next few months, assuming nothing gets pushed. Doing great, Sushi. Doing great. For those who want to know my thoughts in the game, you can head over to YouTube and watch my playlist from when I played this game for the first time last year, including the review. Speaking of Towerborn, that just finished installing. I've got reviews up for my first playthrough. We're currently working on the DLC on a key sent over to me by Awaken Realms. Thanks to them for keeping me in mind for the game. Playing on the Xbox. You can pick this up on Xbox, PS5, or PC, wherever you prefer to play. Sushi. If I was bored, where would I find everything that happens in between the streams? That would be over on YouTube, Sushi. Thank you. You can tell the people who have been here for a while. They're like, I know the spiel, man.
Halt. No entry to the archive. Not even for you, Toplander.
I need to speak with Errol.
Sir Urkel
Urkel,
does
sorry.
not wish to speak to anyone.
Urkel?
He is terribly busy. Only those deemed worthy are allowed into the archive.
Gotta love the dregs of the French press. How can I prove my worthiness?
Tambo is a community formed around the archive. Its people are united in the pursuit of knowledge and improving themselves worthy of its greatest source. Become part of this community. Get to know them and allow them to know you. Work with them, for the only way to prove true worth is to lend your skills to those in need. I do not doubt it.
I will be back. The path to the archive is blocked by Ryuko. She won't land past unless I prove myself to the people of Tumbo, which I'm assuming is this little settlement area that we're in right now. Right, looks like it's just this circled area that we can see around in. If you want to follow the Skyrim playthrough, which days should I tune in? We're playing kind of whenever I want right now, most mornings at the moment. But once we get to the new release cycle, Skyrim is going to be on Sundays, which is also when I play Destiny 2. I usually play Destiny 2 first thing on a Sunday morning. I'll usually play one mission. It's about an hour and a half long, and then I'll switch over and play some Skyrim after that. That's going to be the Skyrim schedule for however many more months we continue playing it. However, I still have a few days before we get into the new release cycle, so we'll still be playing Skyrim in the mornings until then. So if you want to follow in the Skyrim playthroughs live, 5 a.m. Central. If you miss the lives on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, never fear. You can always go over to YouTube. There is a VOD playlist where you can watch the VODs in full, or there is a dedicated Skyrim playlist where all of the playthroughs are taking place throughout 2026, and you can follow them in chronological order. Also, everything I play gets a chronological playlist from oldest video to newest. So this playthrough, as an example, has its own playlist on YouTube. The Fallout 76 playthrough we just wrapped up has its own playlist on YouTube. Everything I do gets a playlist on YouTube. So if you miss a VOD, don't worry about it. You can watch the playback, or you can watch things in episodic format because I break all the streams down into roughly 1 hour chunks. Alright, we're gonna help some peeps around this little village. Boss man.
Trinkets, baubles, treasures from the endless dark. Secrets bought, secrets sold, knowledge for knowledge.
Knowledge for
Come,
knowledge.
Toplander, let me look, let me marvel.
Grown man playing video games. It is our best-selling set of merch in the merch store. Grown ass man playing video games. So, Joe Bubba says that's a lot of games this year, or damn, that's a lot of gaming. It is a lot of gaming, but this is the day job, so I play a lot of games. So, no, Elder Scrolls 6 is not happening this year. Nope. Are you a merchant?
A merchant, a collector, a seeker of knowledge.
What's up, Cypher?
Oh, but no more.
What's
no
up, Just
more.
Rings?
I've lost my treasure. I am bereft, adrift. I miss it dearly. Nothing brings me joy.
Nothing brings me joy. What treasures did you lose?
Oh, that hums a beautiful melody.
Así
It
así que tal.
flows like
Todo
water,
bien. Todo bien.
soothes my mind, makes my insides sweetly
Un día
tremble.
bien tranquilo aquí.
But the Morgans stole it. They laughed as they took it, and they won't give it back.
Perhaps I could get your pearl back for you.
Could you? You could?
Kisses? Kisses?
The sisters like
Tal
Toplanders.
vez, tal
A little
vez.
too much, perhaps. But they are curious, often bored. They may listen, or be taken by surprise. That's right. Bring me the pearl, and you will be rewarded.
I like rewarded. So about your pearl.
Oh, tell me. Tell me.
Oh, I don't actually have it yet. All right. What do you
Show me
have in your
yours.
shop? Show me yours, and I'll show you mine. Oh, crushed pilgrim's bone, +1 attribute points permanently, 3K. I'm buying that. That was worth 3 grand.
Off you swim now.
That was half my coin, but a +1 to all stats. I gotta go find that in my inventory now. Right there. Consume. Perfect. Alright, that is where? Oh, that's a long way away. Okay, so I gotta go back through the teleporter. Alright, let's go. Let's go swim with the sperm again. Actually, which one do I need to use? Oh, it actually shows me the path. Oh, I just realized something. I am an idiot. You know what I just realized? So we are on islands. I don't know how I missed that before. We are on islands within the underwater realm. And these teleporters are literally going through the ocean from one area to the other. I never noticed that. We've only been in the DLC for a little bit. So we're seeing the trail that it took through the water from one island to another. Damn, I totally didn't realize that until just now. Herpaderpy.
I'm sad. You bring change. Saras is sinking into sorrow, and I'm sinking with it. Comfort me.
Change isn't always. Comfort me, hug the portal.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Not that I actually felt anything, but nobody's ever hugged me before. Thank you, Toplander. My gates are open to you.
Here we go. Alright. Yeah, this looks like the right place. I think I can use the sword to cut this down. Yep. There was a corpse there with some goodies on it. Oh, he saw me. What the hell is that? That's a new one. Oh, it's coming for me. That thing is creepy as hell, dude. Hang on, I'll face that in a second. Look at that. It's like a skull jellyfish. Whale cap skull. Wicked cool, man. Alright, we gotta go up there for the quest. However... Excuse me. Can I get up there? Oh. Why no mantle? Give me mantle or give me death. Come on, you fucker. Oh, I finally made it. Oh, hello. very hard luck. How many picks do I have? 31. Oh. Somewhere in here. I don't care about the arrows. Somebody left behind a dried up pearl necklace. Oh, the adolescent inside of me is giggling right now. I don't know if that's an NPC that I need to fight over there or not. Podge says, just saw some of your comments about how trolls pay for your property. Does TikTok pay that much? Honey, I am live in 4 places, and it's not about just the live. So I do this full time. I've been going full time for 4 years. We're about to start our 5th year in February. I make ad revenue, membership revenue, subscription revenue, merch sales, book sales, sponsored reviews from game companies, sponsored streams from game companies, contracts, and more. So yes, everything culminates in me getting paid, and free engagement from trolls. One of our best-selling items in the merch store, there's 2 different lines of merch. One is Troll Tears Fuel My Retirement, and the other one is Free Engagement. Thanks so much. So yes, it's not just about TikTok though, it's about the accumulation of everything. All of the different platforms contribute. And this is the day job. Who is this dude? I'm going to... Do you have a question?
Greetings, Toplander. Was it strong currents or a strong
Cypher's
wind
guy
that
to the
brought you
gym,
down
had
from
therapy,
above the
now I'm
roots?
doing some editing. Nice.
I'm Wade,
Chat's going good,
formerly
Sushi. We had a great
most
stream
efficient
this
treasure
morning.
hunter, now a merchant of its spoils.
So why did you stop being a treasure hunter?
But let's just say I had a nasty accident that made me realize it's a path to nowhere.
She took an arrow to the
I
knee.
didn't survive the ulcerate just to die a stupid death the moment I got
That's
outside.
wink, wink.
I used to dream of glory. But there's a point where you have to accept that dreams should remain just that. Dreams. Otherwise, one day, you'll never wake up again.
Kenji says, is the role-playing on this game on par with Skyrim? I mean, it's definitely got role-playing options in it. There's branching dialogue, branching narrative, different options that you can't pick unless you have certain stats or prerequisites. There's factions that you can ally yourself with. There's lots of different ways that you can build your character. There's stat points, attribute points, skill trees, multiple endings to the game. So,
Looking for basics or something
is it
special?
as big and as branching as Skyrim? Of course not. Skyrim has a bunch of DLCs and it's been out for 15 plus years or however long it's been out. This game just launched last year. It just got its first DLC in December, which is what we're currently playing right now. And it has 15 years to catch up with Skyrim. Plus, this doesn't have the budget that Bethesda had for Skyrim. So it would be a very naive take to claim that this is as big as or as good as Skyrim in terms of all of the options that are available. But it would also be an idiotic stance to think that this game isn't a robust RPG, because it isn't a robust RPG, but it stands alone on its own. It doesn't need to be compared to other titles. And Awaken Realms, for a first time ever RPG, has built something really special here. It's kind of like going back to what Warhorse Studios did with Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. I'm really looking forward to what this company can do with the sequel to this when they have a bigger budget and now they've made a name for themselves. Kind of like what Warhorse did with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Go with the current, Toplander.
There is a chest to dig up right here. Alright, we gotta go up this hill. There's another one of those, I wonder if these things can... Yes, they can. Oh shit, I'm taking poison. Is that from the geyser? Or did I just get dotted by the creature? Oh shit, that... Oh, that's cool. So that's a jump boost. Hang on, I accidentally activated the mystic tree. Wow, we can go up even higher if we wanted to. Okay, I don't want to. Well, no, we're going up towards that tower. However, nah, let's go down here and take the road. What is this? Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, shit! Hello! Alright, this is gonna... Man, these guys are creepy as hell, man. Oh, they're gonna take a lot to take down. Ouch! I did not save before we did this. I need to focus. Oh my god, these guys have purple hit this. Okay. Yeah, I may need... Hold up. I know I have a potion in my inventory to do... I think I have a potion that allows me to do extra damage against him unless I sold it. Grants a blessing of Saros, making creatures of Saros weaker for 60 seconds. Consume. That worked. I've only got 60 seconds though. These guys, and it's only 20% damage. Jesus. Dude. Stop! Alright, one down. I gotta remember the, I keep forgetting about this, here, this one. It's the dodge. I always forget to use it. Ooh, what did he just do there? I gotta remember about the... Nope. Oh, I still didn't dodge enough. Finally remembering to use my dodge. Oh, look at my evasion going up. That's awesome. I completely forgot about it until now. Nice! That opened up the chest. Okay, perfect. Before I do that, though, let's grab all of that. So what was in that chest, and was it worth that really annoying fight? Blackwater helm, Blackwater cloak. Decreases damage received from melee attacks by 5. I mean, that's... I don't really take that much damage. I would still prefer the regeneration of 1% max mana per second, to be honest with you. Still, I mean, that was cool, but... yeah, we're in the DLC right now, Jungle Warrior. Every game is worth it if you have disposable income and you're an adult and it looks like something fun. The key being if you have disposable income. If you are a brokey and you don't have disposable income or you don't know how to manage your finances, then you shouldn't be playing video games. Video games are a luxury item, not rent, food, healthcare, gas for your car so you can get to work. So yeah, if you have disposable income and it looks like fun, fucking try it. That's like everything in life. Restaurant look good? Go try it. Does that play at the theater look like it might be good? Go watch the play. Support the actors. Take a risk. Watch a show. Movie might be good? I don't know. Let's go see it. You're never going to know if you like chocolate ice cream until you put it in your mouth and taste it for the first time. Sometimes you might go, bleh! And other times you might go, I like chocolate ice cream. Huh, I would have never known that I liked chocolate ice cream until I went and tried it for myself. Because someone else telling you the chocolate ice cream is tasty or that it's bad, you're never going to know that until you actually try it for the first time. Because your palate is not their palate, and their palate is not your palate. It's funny how that works. Adult money, adult decisions, do adult things. That is a risk you take, Tribrum. Occasionally you look at something and go, that looks like it might be fun, and then it's like, no, I didn't like it. But that's no different than going to a restaurant. Like, I don't know if I'm going to like the tacos at that restaurant until I go try the tacos. And then it's like, Chris and I like to eat out, so we like to try things. And working in that industry beforehand as travel influencers and content creators, like we had the opportunity to go to a lot of restaurants. And sometimes you'll find a restaurant where there's like 5 things that are really good on the menu, and then the rest of the menu is just you don't like. Like, there's a place here in town, they have really good thin crust pizzas. But the service is shit. And they don't have like there's no wine. It's pizza and pasta. The pasta's pretty good. The garlic bread is mid. Pasta's good, pizza's good, but they just serve you like Coke in a can, like soda pop in a can. So it's not like, but the pizza is worth it. They have really good pizza. And sometimes you're going to find things like that where you'll find a restaurant where they do 1 or 2 things that are good, and then the rest of it's not so much, but you're never going to know unless you go and try it. And it's like, you know what? I liked that, but that, I'm not going to order that again. I mean, it's the risk you take when you go into a restaurant or when you buy a game, or a book, or you go to a show. Sometimes you like the musician, you love their album, and then you go watch them live and they've got a sore throat, and it's like, God damn, I just spent $75 on tickets and it was a shitty live show, Doesn't necessarily change the fact that it's, they make good music. It was just not a good night. But yeah, it's a risk. You're always gonna have a risk. But I'll always argue in favor of taking risks. There are so many things in life I just wouldn't know unless I went and tried it. And I love using food as an example because there are so many food examples where somebody told me that something was really good and then I'm like, actually I didn't like that at all. Or something where someone said I didn't like that and then I went and tried it and was like, ooh, that was actually, I really liked that. You don't like sauerkraut on your bratwursts? What? You're crazy. We might watch that live here in a bit, Dribrom. I haven't watched it yet. We might go watch that Crimson Desert overview video later tonight in the stream. It's like what, 15 minutes long?
Isn't it? Our sky above.
Oh no, we won't. I won't do it
We
live.
call it
I can't.
The sky of roots.
I have to do it offline. Only because we're streaming it. Well,
for hours. I'm Vandu, keeper of the observatory.
I won't be able
As for
to
who
stream
you
that
are,
one to TikTok
you
because
don't
TikTok
need to
gets
tell
very
me.
grumpy when you
I
watch
can
things
see everything from here.
that aren't a game.
The voice of the
They'll
Lord
call it
of the
reproduced
depths
content.
is especially clear.
So we
in
might
this
watch
place.
that live together on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. But when we get to that point of the stream, we'll probably just wrap up the TikTok portion and watch it live together. So everybody who's watching on TikTok right now, when we get to that point, you'll want to make sure you're over on YouTube or Twitch or Kick when we go watch that Crimson Desert video. We're still a ways out, but you've got time to get over to the YouTube channel in between. Can I help you with anything?
Oh, that's very kind of you. And yes, I could use your help. I need someone to
Yep.
bring me
Without
essence
risks,
of scalding steam.
We wouldn't achieve as much as
a
we
key
do.
component of my latest invention. My sister, Waste, used to gather materials for me, but she's been caught up with other duties. Besides, I wouldn't want her wandering into such dangerous places. You'll find the essence of scalding steam in the oozing fields. Here, this container will allow you to gather the essence. Bring it to me, and I'll reward
What's up,
you with one of
tomfoolery?
my more valuable designs. I'll be here, waiting.
Tell me about the
This
observatory.
place has called to me ever since I was a tadpole in the ulcerate. My sister never understood my fascination, but I always knew this was where I belonged. Its history reaches back to the very beginning of Saras. It's almost as old as the ulcerate and the archive. It was built by the first crew. I think they wanted to see what was happening on the surface.
Oh,
I
interesting.
can't see anything myself. Maybe because I'm a deep dweller, but I can hear the will of the Lord of the Depths clearly here. It flows through me and fills me with calm. It's an incredible feeling.
Yeah, they're supposed to be releasing like multiple videos, Dribrom. What is the will of the Lord of the Depths?
It's as unknowable as he is. As long as I feel calm,
I think I saw today
I
they said
know
they're going to release
everything
3 or
is
4
unfolding
videos.
as it should. I feel that same calm now.
I need to get that pre-ordered
Speaking with
actually.
you. And take it as a sign that what we do is right.
But that's
When I
not till
feel
March, so I've
unease,
got plenty of time.
I know
I
something's
think we're gonna
not
play that
meant
one on
to
the
be.
PS5.
I can't explain it any other way. You'll just have to trust my intuition that our meeting is good and true.
How do you know it's the Lord of the Depths? Maybe you just feel at peace here?
Well, I can't be certain. But isn't that what you surface folk call faith? I
He knows
choose
about
to
faith.
believe that
That's
I hear the voice and feel the will of the Lord of the Depths moving through me. That choice alone is enough to make me happy.
Okay.
May Saras treat you kindly, Toplander. More kindly than it has treated us.
Okay. Now. We're gonna go mage again. Mystic. Okay. Each of your consecutive hits increases your summons. I don't use summons. Spells that deal damage in an area. I don't have any AoEs. Having a wand, soul cube, shield, or melee weapon increased. Equipped. God damn, I can't use that either. Spells that do not deal damage apply a stack of frailty on hit. Increases non-status damage received by 1% per sec up to 66% for 8 seconds. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. Right? How come I can't acquire it? Oh, I see. I had to consume it. Okay. I need to find some more of those shrines. Oh, do not fall. I fell. Oh, we dinged. I better do a campfire out here because I won't be able to do it inside. Gonna take spirituality twice. I get to decide where I start putting some additional points. Max health, I don't have to worry about that. Critical hits, nope. 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 Don't care about any of those. Elemental status buildup, that sounds useful. All of that sounds very good. Morgan's Den. Is this game still in early access? That is a funny question. Stick around, folks. Don't forget, we're going to go watch that Crimson Desert overview video here in a bit. It's about 15 minutes long. We're going to do a live reaction to it, so we can get that out on YouTube later. I see some mermaids up ahead. They're probably going to want to kill me once I get in here. Things very rarely end in conversations in this game.
My, would you look at that, sisters?
One of them has an eye patch.
What a tasty little morsel, dropped all the way to the bottom without anyone's help. Aren't we lucky today?
Yeah, some people like summons. I went to pure spellcaster for me.
Here, I wonder.
Who cares? We shouldn't be looking a gift kelpie in the mouth, should we?
I'm here on behalf of Boz. Do you have something that belongs to her?
My, who would have thought Boz had it in her? I always knew that little thief was clever, but this is bold.
Almost a shame she was born, well, a shrimp. She might have made a fine hunter.
What are you talking about?
I'm afraid little Boz hasn't been entirely honest with you. Yes, she sent you for the pearl, but we're not the thieves here. She is. Boz used the pearl to steal the last song of our dying sister as she gave herself to the sea. She had no right. What's left of our sister belongs to us and to the waves.
She didn't tell me about your sister.
No surprise there, but what made her send you here for it, I wonder? She had to know we wouldn't simply hand it over. Either she truly believes in your skill, or she doesn't think much of you at all.
I didn't know it was possible to steal a Morgan's voice.
There's no song more beautiful or more powerful than a Morgan's dirge. We weep for ourselves, for no one else will mourn us. We sing to the sea as we sink into its final embrace. It can beguile a mortal, drive them to despair. Spells woven from it are always strong, always cruel. And yes, it can be stolen. Many have tried, out of greed or malice. I find it vile.
Nice, Brad. Yeah, the DLC, yeah, we're still plugging away at it. It's pretty big. It's a significant chunk of content, for sure. All right, I really need the pearl. Well, you know what? I guess I'll be going then. If that's the truth, then they have the right.
Will you now? How bold. You have wandered into our lair,
They're not gonna let me
proudly
go without a
boasting
fight.
about representing a thief. You have offended us with your demands, and now you think you can just leave?
And without even letting us have a little taste.
Come on. I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement.
Indeed, we can. One of the scions of the depths has made himself at home in a cave within our domain. He's alone from what we know. Only comes out now and then, picking off our weakest and dragging them away. We would have dealt with him ourselves, but he's been strangely elusive, as if the darkness itself hides him from us. And even worse, he sealed the entrance with some powerful spell.
What kind of a spell?
It causes a strange kind of paralysis. I've never felt anything like it. My whole body went taut, trembling, frozen. I couldn't move. And then my heart, it thundered in my ears so loudly I could hear nothing else.
Okay. That sounds like fear, not a spell.
Fear? That's absurd. Mortals feel fear.
They do. It makes them taste sour.
Sour? Oh, to me it's more bitter.
If you say so, I think it makes them taste more like the sea.
This game released last year, Dutch 78. We have a playlist on YouTube from our first playthrough when Awaken Realms shot me a key to play it on the Xbox. They sent me a key to the DLC in early January. We started playing this, I think, mid-January. This is a mid-game DLC, so I didn't have a mid-save file. I had my in-the-game save, so I had to start a new playthrough. We did about 15 hours of gameplay to get to the point where I could jump into the DLC.
Not only that, you'll be rewarded. Oh, don't look so wary. I'm not trying to trick you. The reward will be real. I promise you'll be satisfied.
Okay. I probably don't have a map. Nope, I don't have a map for this particular place. They said somewhere deeper in, so I don't know if I need to go up there or over here. Let me see if I can probably chop this down. That's cool. So I have that stacking dot now because of the Mystic Tree. I do a lot more damage. Salty blood. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, spellcasting has been pretty cool in this game so far. One of the things I really love is the fact that there's a target lock, and then like this spell that I have in my right hand, I think it's called Merlin's something. Merlin's Thorn. It's a homing spell. So if you do a light tap, if you do a single tap, it does 1, or you can charge it and it shoots multiple. So it's up to 7 bursts, and you can see them collect around the fist when you hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I've got those 7 darts, and if I release this, they go out and they home in. So even if I'm not locked onto the target, they still seek out nearby targets. So I love that spell. The one I use in my left hand, the base, that is a bleed, and it stacks, or I can hold it and it does a life tap to keep me filled up. So big fan of, I'm a pure spellcaster build, but you can go into the skill trees, and under spirituality, there's a lot of different ways you can spec. So you can go wands and cubes. You can go summoning, which is necromancy, as well as, it's not pure necromancy, but there's a reason why there's a skull. Because you can also summon, like I have at my disposal, I think I have some spells. Let me check my inventory. I may have stashed them. Excuse me, let's see here. Mystic Ward, that's a magic shield. No, I don't have it on me. But I have like a spell to like summon wolves. I have another spell that summons something else. So summoning is a line in conjuration, so you can actually summon a bunch of creatures to do your bidding. But specifically, there is, under the spirituality tree, there's all these different ways that you can build your mage. So I went pure spellcaster. So for me, I went into the general and buffs first, because that gave me like increased mana pool, and a bunch of other stats. And then right now I'm working my way through the combat line, which gives me so like one of the things I just took was this runner right here. Dealing elemental damage applies corresponding elemental status buildup. And there's multiple ranks to everything. So if you look at like that top one, Arcane Teachings, and then it has the circles around it, like the 3 on the bottom right and the 2 on the bottom left. Those are additional ranks. So I think the first rank was like 10%, and then it was 20%, 30%, 40%, something like that. So each one of these has different ranks that you could put points into. So it's up to you. And the coolest thing about this is that you can entirely min-max any way you want, or mix and match however you want. So if you want to create like a paladin build, as an example, you would go over here to endurance, maybe, depending on what you wanted to do. But like, let's say you wanted to make a sword and board character, you would go one-handed, shields, and then you might come over to spirituality and do general and buffs, as an example, to give yourself some spellcasting bonuses for your spells. And you can play paladin build. So there really is an unlimited amount of min-maxing or mix and matching, whatever you want to do here, if you want to go pure spellcaster or hybrid spellcaster. So I have been 100% spellcaster, and these are the spells that I like. There are many spells to choose from. Like, you could turn somebody into a piece of cheese. Like, there's lots of ways to do. And because it's dual casting, you can literally fire things off, or you can power up. There's all these different ways, and like I said, the thing I really love is the fact that it has target locking. So aim assist, which you could turn off if you don't want it, but I'm playing a controller and I 100% love the aim assist, because I can come up here and you're going to notice that this is going to target lock. See how it went red and it's locking on him right now? So I don't have to do anything and it's locked on, which means I can just run around the battlefield and just dot, charge up my right hand while I'm pinging him with my left hand, and then release, and then charge up. He's already dead, like, because I've gotten more powerful now because I have a bunch of stacked buffs that are happening when I hit them. Yeah, target locking is huge. So for me, spell casting in this game is absolutely amazing. And I lost my pin. I know exactly where it is. I took it out in the kitchen, and for once I don't get to blame my wife for stealing my pin, because I totally took it out to make a list for the grocery store today. So yeah, the spell casting in this game is awesome. And you can also wield like a wand in one hand and spellcast in the other. So if you've played like Avowed, you know how you can dual wield wands. You can dual wield different combinations of things here. Well, I will say I love my stealth archer AFK more, but I am quite enjoying the mage here a lot, and some because I'm also actively playing a mage right now in my Skyrim playthrough. So people asked me this morning, like, which combat do I think is better, which do I prefer, and I'm like, well, you know, I do love Skyrim, and the mage in Skyrim feels really cool, but I do like the combat in this game for the mage better because of target locking, and really just target locking. The target locking makes everything work for me, because then instead of having to focus on like trying to hit the target, I can literally focus on spell combinations, run around the battlefield, and you do have some control over it because it's like you're locked on what's in front of you. So if you have multiple targets, you can switch by just switching your POV, and it'll lock onto the next target. So I really just appreciate any game that gives me some sort of an aim assist, because it lets me focus on the coolness of the spells as opposed to, oh my god, they're running all over the battlefield, let's try to use twitch reflexes. Especially as I get older, it's like I don't want to have to be worrying about, like, you know, trying to do leading the target and staying ahead of them if they're running. Yeah, that shit's for the birds. So, big fan of spellcasting and combat for spellcasters in Tainted Grail. The team did a phenomenal job here. Phenomenal job. Yeah, free aiming is a young man's game. I agree. Different games do it differently. Like, I think Stalker 2 has a really weird way of doing an aim assist compared to like Destiny 2 as an example. Oh, I better hurry up and swim. I did not save before I made my way through here, so hopefully I don't drown. Tomfoolery! AFK Mar says, I love the summoning in this game. I usually just go full spells, but summoning was so much fun with the different types of summons. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of summoning yet, but I've seen some people do some summoning builds, and it looks really cool. So if I were to ever do a third playthrough of this game, that might be something I consider. Uh-oh. Oh, we're getting boss fight. I am not ready to face you.
You stink of fear. Theirs and your own. Good. Good. I will devour you and your fear, and grow stronger for their coming.
What's up, Babylonian Rising? If I didn't already say so earlier. You're the one terrorizing the Morgans?
The Morgans think they own fear. So fond they are of sowing it in mortals above. I only let them taste what they themselves have planted. They call themselves devourers, yet they too will soon be devoured. All will tremble, all will end when they walk this forsaken reality.
Doing good, Henry Litton. I was gonna do a mage run. I never do it in games. Looks so fun, says Skylar Muntz. I mean, I think the mage stuff in this game is pretty awesome. I did a stealth archer my first time through. But right now we're doing the mage. It's more robust. There's a lot more going on, so it's more complex than the stealth archer. I don't suppose we can talk this through.
No, we cannot. I do not waste my breath on vermin.
Vermin, he says.
Be glad. To die now is mercy.
All right, let's see what he does. Shit, where did he go?
No screams of unhinged today.
This new buff I got is way cool, man. Like, it stacks those damage bonuses. Ooh, I just got a new ring. What is that ring? Tides rise. Increased mana reserve in front of when participant or higher. Effect is increased when tides rest is increased. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of the. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the max mana, and I'm gonna equip that ring. That's a badass. 'Tis a badass ring. Alright, we can head out of here, I think. Oh, that's very easy. Oh, he chucked a potion. Not on my watch. Ethereal cobwebs, ethereal cobwebs. Alright. Brine wall. Don't forget, we're going to go watch that Crimson Desert video here in a little bit, everybody, so stay tuned for that. Can I play Skyrim? Nope, we'll be playing Skyrim tomorrow morning. So if you want to watch Skyrim playthrough, you'll tune in tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Central. Do I think Hytale is worth picking up right now? If you want my thoughts on Hytale, you can go over to YouTube and watch my early thoughts and my initial review on the early access of Hytale. Is this game worth it? If you have disposable income and it looks fun, absolutely go forth and enjoy it. If you don't have disposable income, then you shouldn't be worried about this game or any other game.
Oh, what a sweet little treat you are.
I am a sweet little treat. I am exactly that. Sweet treat. I'm a sweet treat.
Wake? I see, you've done well. Nothing that slumbers in the depths should ever be woken. Those creatures, they are devours. Not even the ocean could hold them. Here, the reward I promised. Just make sure it's cared for.
Thank you. Actually, should I be magnanimous? It's your sister's song. You should keep. You're giving me the
Our
pearl?
lost sister's song in exchange for the lives of the sisters still with us.
Wow.
Seems like a
Okay.
fair trade, doesn't it?
Yes, but also... Oh, I wish I could quick save in the middle of a conversation. Decisions. Ren snack. That's right. Stick around long enough. All it takes is 3 licks to get to the center of it. I'm gonna thank them for it. I'm because I don't want them to feel offended if I decide that they should keep it. But my gut reaction is to be like, it's your sister's song, you should keep it. But at the same time, I need to make the other people happy. I'm gonna go with my gut reaction. You should keep it.
Really? You are a strange mortal. Most of your kind only want, few are willing to give. Very well. Thank you for your generosity, but we cannot let you go unrewarded. Here, take this instead. And visit us if you like. I promise we won't bite.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, I might want a little nibble from time to time.
Slip away while you still can, my sweet.
Oh, just take a bite, sweetie. I won't complain.
Oh, back so soon? Did you miss our lovely faces?
I did, actually. That was cool. I really like these 3 characters. That was a nice little, some good conversation options and some great voice acting for that particular quest. On that note, everybody, I am going to go feed all my cats, and when we come back, we're going to watch that Crimson Desert video together, which is about 15 minutes long. If you are watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, just hang out. If you're watching on TikTok, we're going to be wrapping up the TikTok portion of the stream, because I can't go watch things on TikTok because they get grumpy about me reproducing content when we watch videos and other things outside of the game. So for those of you watching on TikTok, get over to YouTube, Twitch, or Kick to follow along as we go watch this Crimson Desert video, or you can catch the reaction video after the fact over on YouTube, and I'll see everybody on the TikTok side of things tomorrow morning for Skyrim, first thing in the morning at around 5 a.m. Central Time. Alright, so we're done with the TikTok side of things, so we can shut that window down. And I can timestamp this. Oh, hang on. Apparently I'm going to have to defend myself before I can go feed the cats. Anybody else? Alright, we'll go out to the menu so you guys can listen to some cool music while I go feed my cats. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we're going to go forth and do some Crimson Desert prep. See you guys in a few. All right. I had to get some taco. Well, Chris was making chicken tacos. Oh, I forgot one thing. Hang on. I had to go get my pen back from the kitchen table before it disappeared into Christina's endless bag of disappearing pens. Ha ha ha. So, this is according to, well, hang on, let me timestamp this first. 1:14 Crimson Desert. According to the description, this says this is the first of a three-part Crimson Desert features overview series. And in this first video, they are introducing Cliff of the Greymanes, as well as the conflict sweeping over Puel? I don't know how to pronounce this stuff yet. And the open world where your journey begins, from vast wildernesses and cities to ancient ruins and the looming mystery of the abyss. Learn what you can discover as you explore, quest, and fight across the continent. This footage was captured on PC. So I have been peripherally aware of this game since it was announced. I have avoided most spoilers. I've just been sort of waiting for it to get to the point where it was ready to release. Excuse me, it has gone gold. We are going to be playing this on the PS5 Pro when it comes out in March. This is my first time sitting down and really sinking my teeth into any sort of video content around this game, other than I think a reaction video when it was first announced. So we're going to watch this. Expect to see more coverage from me around Crimson Desert over the coming weeks and through February into March, because we are going to be playing this as one of the main games that we play in the month of March. As always, I am live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, so you're going to be able to watch these live streams wherever you prefer. And of course, the playlists and all the game guides and everything in between is going to be on YouTube, so make sure to follow along there as well. So without further ado, let's take a look at this video on Cliff and the open world of, is it Pewell or Pewell? I guess we're going to find out how it's pronounced.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the first Crimson Desert Features overview video. In this series, we'll be sharing information about several gameplay features and providing a look into what you can expect when you step into the world of Crimson Desert. Today, we'll cover our main protagonist Cliff and his story, as well as the open world where your journey will take place. This is the continent of Pewell, a seamless open world filled with natural beauty. Here you'll find both vast wilderness stretching as far as the eye can see, and bustling cities inhabited by residents from all walks of life. As you explore, you may also come across ancient ruins and more just waiting to be discovered. But for all its beauty, danger lurks in all corners. Rival factions clash in deadly conflicts. Hostile forces roam the lands. And high above, in the realm known as the Abyss, a growing mystical imbalance threatens to push the world toward chaos.
Okay.
This is where you step in.
Here, take these wings. It's time to return.
I remember seeing this in the first ever footage I saw of this game.
You will play as Cliff, a formidable warrior of the Greymanes, a faction hailing from the region of Payloon. Renowned for their commitment to peace, the Greymanes have long fought for their homeland's unity and protected the innocent. To Cliff, His fellow Greymanes are family in all but name, and he has fought with them side by side, determined to preserve unity in their lands.
Okay.
Rest well.
But we first join Cliff in the days after that peace is shattered.
Gian has fallen. And with the great leader's death, our land, Pelun, once unified, has been plunged into chaos. And now, a bloody battle unfolds between the Greymanes, who fight to uphold his will, and the Black Bear forces that seek to set it aflame.
Looking good so
Your
far.
journey begins with reuniting the surviving Greymanes to rebuild the faction and reclaim your homeland.
Black Bear bastards swore up and down you were dead. Ross!
But as you venture farther, the clearer it will become that the fate of more than just the Greymanes is in your hands. Forces of greed and malice wreak havoc across the continent, while a far greater threat emerges. The gazes of dark forces are fixed on the Abyss, a mysterious realm that holds power beyond imagination.
Okay.
And in doing so, drives the balance of this unknown world and the continent below ever deeper into chaos. Fragments of the Abyss are falling to the lands below
So Cliff
and
knows
lie
martial
scattered
arts as
across
well
Pyro.
as
Defeating
martial
those that
weapons.
seek
Okay.
to use these remnants and restoring the Abyss's broken balance will be an important part of your journey.
The Abyss holds what the world itself would contain. Which is why they plot to open the gate.
What's
Goblins! Or
Pure
orcs.
power, raw and untamed.
The moment it is claimed by a single hand, ruin is sure to follow.
If we fail to do so, countless lives will be lost. We can't do
That
this
looks like
alone.
a orc
Lyra,
guy.
gather all of the Greymanes.
Consider it done.
Pickfuckers! They're all fucking dead!
Hey man, every game needs pickfuckers. Ooh. Oh, that mage looked cool. Okay.
The story of Crimson Desert centers on Cliff,
This way.
Okay.
How's the situation?
but as his tale unfolds, 2 new playable characters will come to join your journey.
Playable characters.
As these characters become available, you will be able to freely explore Pywell and undertake many quests outside the main story with them.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that there were going to be any. I thought it was only going to be this Cliff character, but it is interesting that they do make note here. They do say you'll be able to do side quests with these characters, but main quests, it sounds like, are sticking to Cliff. Okay, that's very interesting. So kind of like Witcher 3, where you sometimes play as somebody other than Geralt.
Each character has their own combat style, as well as unique skills and weapons, allowing you to experience the world
Pistol.
and its battles
Interesting.
in different ways.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Exactly, Inky Z. It's the very interesting concept. Yeah. So one seems to be a melee build, the other one's a ranged build.
Pywell is made up of 5 regions, each holding stories to be told and discoveries
I guess
waiting to be
Assassin's
found.
Creed Shadows did that too recently, playing as 2 different protagonists. Oh, that's right, Godwin in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I forgot all about that. The drunken knight priest. I forgot all about that. Dude, he rocked the sword, man. And the drunk bonuses you get for the more you drink. That's what game this is, Foxy. we're watching a preview
The
video
main
of
quest
this,
line
which we're
follows
gonna be
Cliff's
playing
journey
in,
through the central
March.
story, but questing in Pywell goes far beyond following a single path. The continent is full of other tales, interesting encounters, and hidden challenges that all shape your adventure, and you're free to take them on in any order you choose.
Oh, that's the
Many
first
of
look I've seen at
Pywell's
the map.
quests revolve around the factions, houses, and organizations of Pywell.
Okay.
Some of these quests are grand, with large-scale objectives like reclaiming fortresses and taking on formidable foes.
I can dig it.
Do you know how to drive a wagon? Would you take the reins and get me to the trading post?
While
Escort
others are
quests.
quieter, requiring you to help residents with everyday tasks.
They're showing off different armor sets as well in these quests. Different cosmetics.
From the
anyway.
outset, some factions will be friendly and may give you missions.
The Bleed Bandits are raising an army of their own. And worse still, they've stolen the family spear manual. My son Graham went to reclaim it, but he's gone silent. With the rest of my men serving the Duke, I find myself in need of your aid.
Others, however, are hostile forces who are residing in or occupying the area.
This map actually reminds me of the Assassin's Creed Shadows
Roothold,
map. That we just
originally under the jurisdiction of House Celeste, is currently blockaded, under siege by the invading forces of Gwen Kraber. The area will be liberated once Gwen Kraber and Kraber's soldiers are defeated.
did. Love it. Let's clear the outpost.
Roothold is now back under the control of its rightful faction, House Celeste.
Ooh, what's that artifact?
Enemy forces have withdrawn, and the region will now be safe to travel. In other liberated locations, the homes of rightful residents may be restored. Rewards for faction quests will be helpful in your character progression, from meeting new merchants to receiving equipment for your journey and gaining access to resources like lumber, stone, and other materials you'll need to rebuild the Greymane's home.
That reminds me of Red Dead Redemption 2, where you're rebuilding the camp, right? You're always on the lookout for resources to help rebuild the camp. Wow, that looks
In
cool.
Pywell, exploration is more than
I gotta remember
travel.
that name is Pywell.
It's discovery.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that's the flying thing they've shown.
Whether it's finding undiscovered points of interest,
Oh, yay for torches.
hidden treasures,
Or some sort of light
or
source.
simply a vantage point to take in the view. There is much that will draw your curiosity to wander.
Ooh, secret door.
With sights, secrets, and surprises along the way catching your attention, and no strict path, you can pretty much go anywhere that captures your interest.
That's an interesting traversal.
A trusty steed provides reliable travel, but Cliff himself can climb and even glide across distances.
And grapple, it looks like. Oh, free climbing.
Further into your journey,
What?
you'll also gain access to a missile-firing mech and a dragon that will allow you to soar high above the world. On your journey, you will meet a wide variety of the continent's inhabitants
Sneakers
as
are
part
the
of
best,
everyday
exactly.
life in Pywell. Amongst
That looks
them,
like a target
hostile
locking system.
factions
I'm
and
pleased
enemies
to see
each
that.
present
That makes
their
me
own
happy. That's
threats,
target lock
from
system.
well-trained soldiers and sorcerers to ferocious beasts and
And
machines
a dragon, right?
that will test your combat skill and adaptability. And for those
Puzzles.
seeking a different kind of challenge, Pywell holds many mysteries. From ancient mechanisms hidden in forgotten ruins to enigmatic puzzles, each rewarding keen observation and problem solving.
I gotta say, I am way more interested in this game now that I've watched this video than I was. I was
let's
gonna
go
play
over
it
just
anyway,
some of the things you can discover
it's a major
out in the
release
world.
for this year, and I like
The
fantasy
Abyss
RPGs.
is a mysterious
but I'm
realm
way more
brimming with
interested in this
secrets
game
and untold power.
now after seeing this video.
Its influence stretches far beyond its own borders, spilling into the lands of Pywell. Fragments have fallen to the world below and lie scattered across the continent. And discovering these remnants will be an important part of your journey.
Oh, that's groovy.
You'll come across artifacts, powerful items necessary to unlock and upgrade your skills. Artifacts can be earned through quests and combat, while others lie in more hidden corners of the world, waiting for those willing to stray from the beaten path. Traces of the Abyss you discover will open up fast travel locations, making it easier to revisit and explore the areas of Pywell you've discovered.
I'm down for that, yeah.
In time, your search will inevitably take you to the Abyss itself. Venturing into its mysterious realms will put your wits to the test as you uncover its secrets and restore the Abyss's broken balance. Across Pywell lie valuable equipment and items, some tucked away in hidden corners, others guarded fiercely within enemy camps, forts, and strongholds. Many of the items you uncover may offer powerful and helpful advantages in combat and exploration. Even the
Dragons
smaller
for the
items
win,
you
right,
collect
Nikki?
along the way can prove unexpectedly useful, benefiting
What game
those
is
who
this?
search
This is
every
Crimson
path
Desert.
and face
Coming out in
every
March,
challenge.
we will be playing.
The world of Pywell is rich with knowledge waiting to be uncovered, from knowledge about its inhabitants and wildlife to skills, items, and more. This information can
Knowledge
be acquired in
acquired.
many ways, by interacting with characters and objects,
You can
exploring
threaten.
new areas,
That's cool.
and even observing from afar. The knowledge you gather may
Fishing,
provide clues
confirmed.
to completing quests, open paths to acquiring new skills, or offer helpful guidance.
Secrets!
That's all for today's look at the story and world of Crimson Desert.
Well,
In the future, we'll be highlighting combat, progression, and life in Pywell, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.
like I said, I was already interested in this, but now that looked really good. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't know was in this game. They look to be having a lot of different mechanics layered on top of it, so this looks like it's going to be a pretty deep and lengthy playthrough. Coming March 19th. I'll definitely be ordering whatever is like the Ultimate Edition on the PS5. So we are definitely playing this in March. We're going to be covering more of this game in the coming weeks, and of course, I guess we have about we have a month and a half until this game comes out. So yesterday or today was when this video came out. So this is the first of their promotional videos. So as they come out, I'm going to be covering more of these. We'll do some of them during the live streams like we did today. Other times I might watch them offline and just publish them on YouTube. So you want to stay tuned for more. But yeah, that looks awesome. I'm definitely way more interested in it than I was before. But I'm going to wrap here, everybody. That's the end of the evening stream. I'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early at 5 a.m. for the normal start time. We'll be kicking off some more Skyrim and looking forward to more Crimson Desert deeds. As always, if you were watching on the live stream, we're always live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, but everything in between happens on YouTube. So get on over there, follow along. Don't forget the Discord, the socials, the merch store, the Homestead channel, all the good stuff. And I'll see everybody in the next one. Happy evening, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Safe game.